Hello, everybody. Welcome to Link Scale Models. I'm Link. Thanks for stopping by today. Today, I thought I would take a few minutes to answer a community question that Paul has from Left Coast Model Car Builds has presented, and the question is about hobbies. So, after I give my answer to the question, someone handcrafted me uh, an item with that doing their hobby, and I think they did a really great job. So I thought I'd take like 1 minute and show you that item too. Okay, so Paul's question. Oh, before I forget about it, uh, I had gone like weeks ago to the print shop, and I went there with my idea of what I wanted for a card. I had it all drawn up. I sent her the pictures to do the card. Well, Thursday she emailed me with she came up with a card, and she sent me the email to see if it was okay to print it. And I said, yeah, perfect. I love it. So hopefully this week I have my cards and I'll be able to start sending them out. Okay, so Paul's question is, how do you like manage your hobbies and make time for your hobbies? Uh, and I know a lot of us have more than one hobby or interest, whatever you would call it. But so what I came up, this is cool to me because like a week and a half ago, I was sitting here at my bench, and I was listening to music, which I love listening to music. I've been listening to music since my whole life, since I was a kid, and but I also go back. I go back to the early 1900s, and I do a lot of research, and I always have. I'm always looking for like new music from way back and everything, and but anyway, I was sitting here listening to music, not doing any research, just listening to it, and I'm leaning back and I'm rocking like this, and I'm looking around at my models, and I'm looking at my guitars, and then all of a sudden it dawned on me. I'm like, by the end of a week, you really kind of can spend quite a few hours just like, I wouldn't say wasting because relaxing is nice, listening to music's nice, but that you could be getting. So, I mean, there's no reason why I could not be listening to music and working on a model at the same time. So when I came to that realization, I'm like, I have to do something about this. And what? So I thought about it for about a week, and 2 days ago I came up with a plan, and I started working on it. I haven't drawn it up completely yet, but my plan is to make a schedule, and I don't mean like, oh man, I got this stinking stupid schedule I gotta keep with. My idea of making a schedule is to get the most out of my hobbies and put certain time for that hobby, for doing, I spend an hour playing my guitar, I spend an hour modeling, I spend an hour doing music research, or looking up anything that I just don't know, about. And so that is that's what I plan on doing. And so, I'll let you guys. I'll let you guys. You'll see. You'll see how it goes for me. And I just want to say, I really love being part of this community. I am so happy my friend showed me how to have my own channel, because it just it's like, it opens up my hobby even more, which I really appreciate. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. Okay, so the item I'd like to show you is I mentioned I'm a street musician. Well, one day I'm playing my guitar, and this guy comes up to me, a 24-year-old guy. he comes up to me, he strikes up a conversation, and you know, he sees what I'm doing, playing my guitar, you know, and he says, you know, he goes, I taught myself how to make knives. And they're like, what do you mean, you know, you make knives? He goes, yeah. He goes, I have a forge in my backyard I made, and I taught myself how to make knives. And I'm like, really? Could you make me a knife? And he's like, yeah, you know. So, most of my life, I spend time in the woods all the time. I go camping. I mean, there's been whole summers where, I mean, I'm not at a campground. I'm in the woods for the summer. A couple of times I had the opportunity to do that, you know, and I absolutely love it. But when he told me this, I always had in my mind what the perfect camp knife would be. So I told him what I would like in a camp knife. He shook my hand, said okay, walked away. 3 months later, here he comes, walking down the street with a big old smile on his face. He says, I have your knife. So I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to show you right now what he built for me. Now this knife, that blade is a 5-inch blade. I could not be any happier with this knife. I mean, he did such a spectacular job on this. It's perfect. It's exactly what I've visioned for all these years. It's a full tang, and the handle fits so nice. And I mentioned that to him, and he goes, "Remember when I shook your hand?" He says, and I said I'd make it. He says, I got a feel of what size your hand was when I shook your hand, and I was just like, "Wow, that's cool," you know. It's all right. I'm gonna flip this around. So that's my story for today. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff that is so great. And don't forget, don't ever underestimate your hobbies. I think hobbies they lead to a well-rounded life. You go to the doctor, they'll tell you, you know, don't smoke, exercise, eat right. They should throw in hobbies in that, because you know, like I've said in the past, I think they're the key to life. It makes your life so much enjoyable. So make time for your hobbies. Have a safe day and be safe. Bye.